Good morning, Bore da. Good morning, how are you? Where to start? I'm, as you watch this, winging my way up to Derbyshire on a 3-day conference with some of the team about how to lead your churches into growth. It's actually a charity that's been running for a couple of decades, I think, that has a track record in making churches more accessible and more. And I don't mean the building physically accessible. I mean the actual atmosphere and the welcome and the way church operates more accessible to those who aren't familiar with church, and helping those who are already in church to become better disciples or better understanding the Bible and how it works. It covers everything. You can see I've just gone blur at you with this. Anyway, it's a 3-day conference and I'm really excited about it. I've used the Leading Your Church into Growth material in other places and it's always well received, and I'm hoping that this will be the impetus for us to have a little team of people that we might begin to think about something locally. Not this side of Christmas though. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed at the moment. How are you? I'm overwhelmed because of the number of large tasks on my desk. And that's okay, because all of them are good and all of them are worthy and worthwhile and all of them are eminently achievable. But there's just 2 or 3 more of them than I would really like right now. And I wondered, what do you do when you're overwhelmed? And somebody once said to me, "Oh, how do you eat an elephant?" And I just went, I don't know. And the answer is you eat it one bite at a time. And that's the way to tackle these huge, big tasks. But I was also aware that sometimes when I get overwhelmed and there's a lot going on, there are some key things that I always return to. They're my go-tos, my sort of comfort blanket. Some of them are little verses of scripture. Some of them are a particular book or a particular style of prayer. And sometimes there are particular people that I go to. And I thought it was worth me flagging that up because I'm not worried about the overwhelming tasks ahead. And I'm certainly not telling you because I need your help. I'm just telling you that having recognised there's a lot on my plate, I know what my strategy is. And it's to go to my safe spaces, my safe things and my safe people. And so I will be praying slightly differently over the coming weeks. There'll be much more time for quiet and reflection and for God to speak into those moments of quietness. I will be leaning into very, very personal pieces of scripture that always refresh me and always guide me. And I will be asking for help from the family to just say, come on, pull with me on this one. How do I do this? Help me make this easier? Yeah. And I offer that to you. I don't know, perhaps you're not overwhelmed at all right now. Perhaps you're just sailing on a calm sea and all is well. Or maybe a little bit like me as we move through autumn and towards Christmas, you're starting to think, I need to get my house in order. So I commend it to you. I'm going to be using some of my prayer bead prayers particularly. And I've also come across this new little book. The book might not be new, but it's new to me. And this fits in my pocket, which is just perfect. And it's got prayers for 4 times a day. Wherever I am, I will be able to pick it out and pray the right prayers for the time of day and give me a slightly different rhythm. I commend to you leaning back into all the things that you know work for you, that feel safe, that feel right, and are your go-to things. Because that's why we've been given the scriptures. Partly for us to learn, but partly for us to feel safe and to have our relationship with God affirmed and made good for us. And what better time than to lean into those when we're feeling like we need a little bit of extra help. Hey, I don't know whether that's spoken to any of you today, but I feel better. So thank you very much. And keep in touch because emails can still work. I can pick up phone messages and so on. And I shall see you at the end of the week. Have a good one. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye.